refuting the anti-Islamic misconception and stigma about the slave of Allah. The term slave of Allah has sometimes been misunderstood or misrepresented, particularly by the critics of Islam, as demeaning or oppressive. However, a proper understanding of the concept within its Islamic context reveals that it carries a profound spiritual and philosophical significance. Here's how to refute the misconceptions and stigma surrounding it. 1. The concept of servitude in Islam is voluntary and honorific. The term slave in modern discourse often carries negative connotations of force, subjugation, or exploitation. But in Islamic theology, being a slave of Allah is a voluntary submission out of love, reverence, and recognition of Allah as the creator. Submitting to Allah liberates a person from being a slave to their own desires, societal pressures, or other human beings. This is considered the highest form of freedom in Islam. 2. A relationship of love, mercy, and care. Allah's servitude is not comparable to human notion of slavery. Allah describes in the Qur'an as the most merciful and the most loving, and his relationship with humanity is one of care and guidance. For example, Allah say in the Quran, "And we have certainly honored the children of Adam." Quran 17:70. This shows that Allah views humanity with honor, not degradation. I hope you understand that. Let's go to 3. The slave-master relationship in Islam is unique because in Islam, Allah's role as master is intertwined with his equalities of compassion, justice, and care, unlike human masters who can be unjust. Allah's authority is always benevolent. The Quran repeatedly emphasizes that Allah provides guidance, sustenance, and forgiveness, making this servitude empowering rather than demeaning. 4. Equality and dignity in servitude to Allah. In Islam, all people are considered equal as slaves of Allah, regardless of their race, status, or background. Submission to Allah eliminates hierarchies based on worldly power or privilege. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "There is no superiority of an Arab over a non-Arab, nor of a non-Arab over an Arab, neither a white over black nor a black over white, except by piety and good actions." 5. Spiritual freedom. Critics often misinterpret the concept, forgetting that true freedom lies in transcending worldly attachments by becoming a slave of Allah. A person frees themselves from being enslaved by wealth, power, and societal pressures. 6. Noble precedent. Prophet as slaves of Allah. The Quran refers to all prophets as slaves of Allah, including Prophet Muhammad, Moses, and Jesus. This underscores the honor of this title. Blessed is he who sent down criterion upon his servant. If the greatest of humanity are described with this term, it clearly signifies dignity, not humiliation. 7. Historical context of slavery. Critics sometimes link the term to historical slavery, but the two are distinct. Islamic servitude to Allah is a spiritual and theological concept, while human slavery refers to a societal economic institution that Islam sought to regulate and gradually abolish. The term slave of Allah is a spiritual concept that signifies honor, humility, and liberation from worldly dependencies. Far from being a source of stigma, and it is a profound reminder of human equality, our shared purpose in serving the Creator with sincerity and devotion. Misconceptions arise from conflating the term with modern understanding of slavery, which failed to capture its deeper liberating meaning in Islam.